Post-purchase upsells have been proven to increase your average order value by 10 to 15%. So if you're a Shopify brand or a dropshipper, keep watching because this tutorial is going to make you a ton of money. By the way, what I'm about to teach you is normally in paid courses. It's just I run an email marketing agency, and through these videos, I'm able to reach a shit ton of potential clients. So if you're a brand doing over $1 million a year or a dropshipper that's doing over 100K a month, we can make you a ton of money through email marketing and SMS. Book in a call first, link in the description. Okay, so let's get into it. So first of all, what is a post-purchase upsell? It's basically an upsell that happens after someone has already paid you money, right? So they went through checkout, they added their credit card, and then they hit place order. The order is already confirmed, right? The post-purchase upsell is basically before they get to, hey, thank you for your business, like before the thank you page, they get taken to an intermediary page that upsells them other complementary products or more of the same product, or upsells them onto more expensive stuff. The beauty of this is that because they've already paid you, there's no risk to your conversion rate. So any additional purchase made after the sell, it's basically just pure margin. And that's why it's so important. So what we're going to cover in this video is exactly how to do your upselling and downselling process if you're a consumable brand or like a one-time purchase brand. That's the main differentiator. So consumable is just basically, are you selling something that will eventually run out? And a one-time purchase is basically you're selling something that is intended to last a lifetime. And then I'm going to demo exactly how to build the post-purchase upsell pages using an app that I like using called Aftersell. There's also others like Zipify, but this is by far the cheapest, which is why I'm going to demo it in this video. I'm not affiliated with these guys. I literally make these tutorials because 7-figure brand owners watch these videos and they choose to work with me. So let's get into it. Real simple. If you're a consumable brand, there's only one funnel you should really ever be using, and it's this one. So for example, let's just pretend you're a makeup brand, right? The first upsell after someone places an order, you want to upsell them more of the most expensive item in their cart. I'm going to show you how to set that up in Aftersell in just a second, but you want to upsell more of them at a discount. So for example, if they just bought mascara from you, upsell them another mascara at 30% off, 40% off, 50% off. It just depends on the type of brand you're trying to create. Same thing if you're a supplement brand, right? They just bought protein powder from you, upsell them more of the same exact flavor, same exact everything. This has the highest uptake rate. Why? Because the customer has already established that they want this product and they know in the back of their heads, this product is eventually going to run out, which is why upselling them the same exact product is going to make you the most money. Next is you want to upsell them a complementary item if they've accepted the first offer. So obviously if they've just bought the same thing at a discount, upsell them something that works in tandem with the product that they just bought, right? So for example, if they just bought protein powder from you, upsell them creatine. If they just bought a facial cleanser from you, upsell them the moisturizer, the toner, whatever, right? Complementary upsell products is what we're trying to do here. If they reject that initial offer, you want to downsell them the least expensive item in their cart. So for example, if they have a mascara and an eyeliner, right? The eyeliner is cheaper, so you upsell them the cheapest thing in their cart, more of the same thing, right? Now let's talk about one-time purchase brands. First thing you want to do, upsell them a complementary item straight away from the get-go. So for example, if you're selling a table, upsell them some chairs. If you're selling a couch, upsell them some cushions. Complementary items is where you want to be. And in terms of pricing, try to make it more expensive. But if you don't have any items that are complementary, that are more expensive, just upsell them anything that remotely works with your existing product. If they accept that upsell to a complementary item, upsell them the most expensive item in their order and just angle it as gift a friend, right? But if they reject it, then just downsell them the complementary item at a bigger discount. So if originally you were giving a 20% discount, give a 30 or 40% discount here. Again, completely optional, but this works like crazy. So let's get into actually how to build this. So first of all, you're going to want to install Aftersell. Just go on the Shopify app store and you'll be able to find this. Get it installed, make an account. There's, I think, like a first 30-day free trial or whatever, but just get started on that. And in terms of funnels, you just want to hit add funnel. They're going to give you some recommendations, but just do what I tell you because it's been proven and it works the best. So I'm just going to show you guys how to build the two funnels that I outlined. So first of all, we're going to do it for a consumable brand. You want to hit start from scratch, save and continue. And in terms of the triggers, you can either choose to show this funnel to all customers if you only sell a few products. But if you sell a lot of products, trigger it by product or collection. So if someone orders this specific product, then you can tailor the upsells. Generally speaking, I would only do this for your hero products. Meaning that even if your brand sells, let's say 50 different things, I'm sure there's that 3, maximum 4 things, or even like 1 or 2 things that gets 80% of the revenue for you guys. Just focus on those, right? The rest is more auxiliary and, you know, it's whatever. But for the sake of this demo, because I don't have a huge product catalog and I don't sell consumable products on this store, we're just going to hit show this funnel to all customers. This is where it's kind of more interesting. So you get to choose the actual upsell product. Here, what you want to do is you want to hit single product, and then you want to select most expensive product. And this allows you to upsell the most expensive product in their cart. Now, what you want to do is go into edit the offer, and you can see right now, it doesn't really look super on brand, right? Like the product page looks pretty generic. So first things first, you're going to actually customize all of the colors and the text. Right, so in here, this is generally fine. Just obviously, you know, rewrite certain bits of copy in the brand's tone, and make sure when you're designing the pages, make sure you're viewing this in mobile. In terms of padding and everything, I don't really like to fuck around with that, so we're just gonna leave that for now. Timer wise, this could look a little tacky depending on the type of brand you're going for. So if you're generally a super luxury high-end brand, I would recommend removing this timer section. However, if your brand is more open to direct response styles of sales, then feel free to leave this in. I just simply like to generally shorten the copy a little bit. So maybe something like this, short, punchy, straight to the point. So whenever you make an edit, you want to make sure to hit save. And then modifying the upsell product itself. This is kind of where you can have the most fun because you can kind of play around with the discounts, tweaking the copy a little bit. So for example, next to the product titles, adding some emojis to make it stand out a little more. If you're that type of brand, of course. Again, same thing with pricing, savings, that kind of stuff. A little descriptor as well. You can leave this all default. It does work. However, if you just simply made some tweaks to tweak it to the tone of voice of your brand, you're going to see some better results. In terms of various widgets, I don't really like playing around with this too much, unless when you're upselling complementary items. If you're selling the same stuff that they've already bought in the past, you don't really need to worry about this. It's only when you're upselling specific items, that's when adding some more text in terms of giving product descriptions, adding images. Basically, you're building another product landing page, right? Think about it like that. So when you're selling complementary items, it does help to add images, products, text, additional buy buttons at the bottom once they scroll. That's all well and good. But if you're selling the same products that they've already bought, don't bother with this. Once this is done, you want to hit save, go back to the extra funnel, and then you choose the upsell product. Same principle applies here, right? You upsell a complementary item, you make all the same changes to the actual landing page itself, and you can add some more descriptors, images to back up the claim of the original product, etc., etc. And then same thing with downsell is super easy. You just want to choose downsell product, select single product, and choose the least expensive product in that cart. Again, edit the offer, add some discounts, etc., etc. Hit save and next, and boom, you're good to go. You can also add things like upsells with pop-ups and that kind of stuff. But personally, I don't really like to do that simply because you've already tried to upsell people quite a few times. So playing around with this page, it generally does not really help your conversion rate. If anything, it just diminishes the value of your brand. What you can do though, however, is add things like videos or FAQs that really help your customer get an understanding of what's going to happen now. What are the shipping expectations, if there is a returns policy, etc. Now, if you want to go down the video route, what I advise brands to do is take this as an opportunity to not only thank your customer, but also use this as a better opportunity to reintroduce your brand, highlight your unique selling points, and really tell a story. Because telling stories about your brand, about your founding story, really gets the customer bought into the brand, therefore making them a lot more likely to purchase from you again in the future. So once you customize the thank you page and you want to hit save and finish on the funnel and make sure it's published. The only difference between one-time purchase products versus consumable brands is, of course, you kind of just switch the order. So think about the order page for the upsell complementary item. You just put that here with all of the images, product descriptions. It's basically another product landing page for the complementary item. And then in terms of the gift angle, it's basically this, selling them the most expensive item at a discount. However, you just want to angle it as gift a friend type of angle. So you know how on the urgency bar with the timer, just say, gift the following to a friend at a discount, limited time only, or like no additional shipping, something along those lines, right? And then same thing with downsell a complimentary item. It's basically just this, right? The same original page, slightly bigger discount, and boom, you're good to go. And of course, you want to modify the thank you page in the same exact way. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're an ecom brand doing 7 to 8 figures, book on a call below. I can make you a ton of money through email and SMS marketing. See you in the next one.